Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Julie Hannon. Let's take a breath together. Big inhale, big exhale. Do it again. Inhale long and slow. And exhale longer and slower. I come together on Sundays. It's been almost 4 years. Actually, it'll be 4 years next month when I started these meditations, and it's a crazy, beautiful thing to come together in a ritual and a rhythm and a ceremony. To have your body know it's time to show up for a date with the divine, to then use your will forces to show up for that date with the divine. And this is the full moon weekend when this is being recorded, and it's a full moon in Virgo, I think. At least that's what I was told. Here in February, where I live, it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit this morning, and the snowdrops were blooming yesterday. So spring is coming, even as I snuggle indoors. Breathe in as you snuggle in and find your seat this morning. Find your center. And just notice that as I guide you. As my voice takes you in and in and in, breathe in. And exhale down into the earth through whatever parts of you are touching something that relates to gravity. Maybe it's a bed or a chair. For me, it's a yoga brick and the floor. I can feel the cotton underneath me, and I know that this comes from plants, and I know that the wood floor beneath that comes from trees. What are you connecting to, and how do you connect to the earth? Breathe in again, and as you settle, as you arrive in Facebook or Instagram or guess YouTube, just sign in, say hello, and breathe in together again, long and slow, and breathe out. So this weekend, this particular meditation is tuning into that energy of the full moon and the opportunity to level up, to download or upload to yourself a new operating system, to connect to the frequencies of your potential. And in order to allow that to come in, what is not sustainable needs to be acknowledged and released. So what I'd like you to do, which we often do, is rub your hands together till they're really warm. Put one hand on your heart center and one hand on your belly just beneath. And lean into that breath and listen to your heart and your belly. Your belly rises as you inhale and falls as you exhale. All your attention where your hands are on your heart and in your belly. And as you breathe in there, you're asking your heart and your belly, the seat of who you are, what needs to be acknowledged and released. And then rub your hands together again, even as you're allowing that to come forward, what needs to be acknowledged and released. And this time put your hands on the sides of your rib cage, at the bottoms of your rib cage. And feel that expansion and contraction. And as your ribs expand with the inhale, ask your body to show you or tell you or help you be aware of what's in the way of your expansion. And maybe it's a physical something, and then ask for a connection if there's a thought. Maybe it's a thought that comes through your tissues, and ask for the connection to the soul. On each exhale, release what's ever in the way of your expansion. And then on your next comfortable exhale, you can leave your hands there or let them rest in your lap. Breathing in and breathing out, and again grounding on the exhales. So even as you root down with each exhale and ground, I invite you to tune in. To each exhale as a release of anything in the way of your expansion, but not from a get out, get out, get out, but from a place of really acknowledging and honoring all the steps you've taken to get here, sometimes full of pain or challenge. And then remember your hands on your rib cage and the expansion and contraction of your ribs. And notice if you feel that push-pull energy where a part of you wants to really hunker down into systems and patterns and habits that you've worked on for so long in the past. That would be the pull, what's keeping you in the past. The expansion, the push, the invitation to break out into even more freedom and expansion of the unknown. Follow your breath. And then in the place of yin yoga, which is just still and opening and allowing, with that invitation, we let go completely of any attention on the past. The past is over. When we bring language to it and we talk about it and we recall in a way, we bring it to the present. So let's just get really exquisitely present. In my present, I can hear the chickens waking up next door as the sun comes over the hill. Inhale and be in the present, in the now, and then go even deeper into the present and the now by letting go of the future. If all you have is the next breath or the breath that you're in the middle of, where are you in relation to that breath? Do you give yourself permission to accept my invitation to be here in the middle, between the push and the pull, between the expansion and contraction, to hang out in the present, in the now? The balance between past and future is presence. It is a gift. That's why they call it the present. And then as you're breathing and getting fully present again, check in with your belly and your heart. So all your attention, maybe imagine your breath moving through the crown of your head and down into your heart, and listening deeply to that rhythm of your heart. Does your heart want to dance or sing or play or rest today? And what are your physical and emotional needs right now? What if you showed up completely for yourself in this moment? And you were breathing in to the now. If you've been with me from the beginning of the practice, as we turn the time to 11:11, what's happening in the portal, the doorway of your body now? What does this body want? What is the opportunity here to find a space to allow in and upgrade? In your inner world or your outer world, turn and face the rising sun. Come all the way into that place of connecting to the sun. And allow the sun and the rising sun to bring you that upgrade for today, for right now. Allow the sun that reaches from millions of miles away, all the way into the center of the earth, all the way through the surface of the earth into the crystalline structure of the earth. Allow that sun to reach into you, to inform you. Invite it in. You are part plant. Receive the rays of the sun. And let that light go into any places of darkness that are ready to be released. Maybe it's a heaviness. We need a balance of light and dark. And we also sometimes feel a little heavy, too much darkness. Carrying not our own darkness. Let it all go. Breathe in, breathe out. Do it one more time, in and out. Rub your hands together in front of your heart. And put your thumbs right against your sternum. Put your thumbs against your sternum, your breastbone. Feel the heart and your ribs rise to meet those thumbs, that prayer. Inhale, stretch your arms wide. Exhale, bring them together. Bow your heart down. Bow your head down to your heart. Feel the energy of what you've created in practice today. With your next 3 inhales, receive the gifts of practice. What have you received? What have you made room for? By showing up, how do you make space for improvement to occur in the present? In your next 3 breaths, or those 3 that you've been having, what have you received and what have you allowed to be released? Acknowledge the release and bow your head in gratitude. The ultimate state of receiving. Really fully receive the gifts of your practice. I hope that you'll join me as you have today in this meditation. I hope you'll join me for a beautiful meditation retreat, a Mesa meditation retreat, where we'll come together in ceremony and play, in beauty. We'll sit with a fire through the night, a global fire global, it's the tongue twister of the day, global fire vigil. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Sacred Sunday. Lovely to share this time with you. What's a gift of your practice? What brings you here to tune in? What's a gift of showing up for yourself? Someone described the Mesa Gathering as I close today as a spiritual vacation. I call it ShamCamp, Shaman Camp. If you're curious about what a Mesa is, message me. If you're like, oh, what's all this Mesa talk? I don't have one, I want one. Or I'm curious, message me directly. Sign up for a call. I'll see you at the fire. I hope you've had a beautiful full moon weekend and you enjoy this invitation to clear, to really discover what's in the opportunity for you to level up today. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, everyone. I see the sun in you. Have a great day. Till next time.